Good day, fellow hunters. Here's another Jared O'Lantern video for you with another prop build. This one isn't so much a prop as it is more of just like a small accent piece. I'm actually going to be, let me take you to my computer real quick. I was looking at these different candle type of decorations, and if you just Google paper towel roll Halloween candles, you come up with a lot of like ideas. You know, it's more of like a craft, I guess, more than it is a prop build. But for the purposes of my videos, I'm just gonna call it a prop build. So I wanted to do like a group of candles for the haunted house. You know, you can go to the stores and you can, you know, the candelabras that they offer at stores, they pretty much all look identical nowadays. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, something a little bit cheaper. And so these are kind of like the tools I'm going to be using. I'm actually not using paper towel rolls. That was just for what I wanted. They was just too flimsy, and I wanted something that was going to stand up a little bit stronger. So I actually found these, and they are, let me see if I can get all of them in. They're all different sizes and lengths. But these are actually, I believe they were drapery rolls. I think like curtains and drapes were wrapped around these for sale. And so you can tell they're quite a bit thicker and stronger and more durable than just paper towel rolls, which would just completely collapse. And these are, they were all the same length originally. They were probably all about 4 or 5 feet long. And I actually just found them at my apartment complex by the dumpster, and someone had just tossed them in there, and I saw it and I was like, I bet I could do something with that. And lo and behold, I found a way to use them. And so what I did was I first started by cutting them all in different lengths. Some of them are as tall as about 3 feet, and some of them are as short as about 6 or 7 inches. And so I'm going to be grouping them as a whole piece, as I showed you in the videos over here. This one right here, that one, the black one right there in the center, that's kind of like what I'm fashioning it after. And so I have gotten, that was the most difficult thing, was finding everything else, you know, is store-bought. And these are a lot more durable than paper towel rolls, so I'm happy about that. What I started doing first, let me just walk you through the other products that I'm going to be using. The first thing, the second thing really, are these tea lights that you can buy pretty much anywhere. These I bought this year from Michael's, and you know, they turn on and they have the flickering effect. You get 16 in a pack for $20. I think $20 is kind of excessive for that, so definitely go to your Michael's store with your 40% off coupon in hand. I was actually lucky enough to have my 50% off coupon, so I got it for roughly 10 bucks. And these they come in 2 different sizes. They have the classic kind of shorter ones, and then they have these newer kind of taller ones. Not exactly sure if I like these taller ones because it seems to, I'm going to turn them both on real quick, but it seems to kind of hide the whole flickering effect. So I'm not exactly sure what the concept was with that. I might end up buying another set just so I can have all of the shorter ones. Don't really care for the tall ones, but we'll see how they work. And again, that was roughly $10 at Michael's. I wanted to paint the entire thing black, but I wanted to give it a more interesting effect. So I found this Rust-Oleum, it's called Textured Metallic, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it's kind of like a textured, I don't want to say glittery, but it just kind of has like that metallic effect. I definitely don't want to go with the glitter motif. That's my biggest pet peeve, is when I see Halloween decorations that are covered in glitter. Glitter and Halloween simply do not mix. Thank you very much. So here's this. This was $5 and change at a local hardware store. And then, of course, the LED lights do not give off real wax, but to get the dripping wax effect, and this is pretty much like the go-to method for most of online tutorials or directions, is to use a hot glue gun, and to basically, you're going to, and hopefully I can actually do this on video later, but you just do strands of this from on the side of the candle going up to make it look like you have a dripping wax. And I've seen it done different types of ways. Some people have really good techniques, other people's not so much, but I'm hoping to find my own way of doing it. And then the other thing last thing I have is just some basic black craft paint, and then a little craft brush. And I'll show you in a minute what I'll be doing with that. The first step I did after cutting these rolls was, all I did was paper mache the tops. Let me see if I can show you. I paper mache the tops, and that's basically, that's where the candle is going to sit, right there. Some of these, the openings were big enough, or small enough, I guess, where these would just sit in there, but I just wanted to give it an extra cushion of support so they wouldn't fall through. As you can see, some of them, it's a really bad angle, but some of them, they sit right there in the top. But I wanted, like I said, I just wanted paper mache in there. I wanted paper mache in there just so I could have a little extra cushion. This one, for instance, is quite bigger, and I wanted to make sure that it housed it correctly. And unlike paper towel rolls, they are all different shapes and sizes. And so, as you can see, it kind of just sits right in there. And so paper mache, I just thought it would give added security. A lot of what people did online was they just used like masking tape, and they just like put crosses of masking tape on the top and then set the tea light on top of that. So that was the first step. I've already done that. I paper mached all these last night. The next thing I'm going to do is group them all together. I'm going to group all the rolls together in some sort of form that I want. You know, taller ones in the back, slowly working their way forward. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and cut real quick, and I'm going to set them up in the form that I wish to have them. So here is essentially the way in which they'll be grouped together. There's two over there. They weren't very cooperative. They all seem to stand on their own, but I still think I'm going to give it some sort of base once it's all put together. But they're basically going to be grouped together like this. And then again, the tea lights are going to be placed just right on top of each one. And yeah, when it comes time to display this, it might be a pain to have to go and turn on each individual tea light, and I'm sure there's a way that someone could rig this up where you just simply plug it in, they all light up, but you know, I already have the tea lights, so I'm just gonna go with what I have. The next step basically will be to spray paint it. I'll be spray painting the whole thing with the textured metallic, and hopefully I'll make a video of that. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here just to show you, give you guys an idea of what I plan on doing, and hopefully it makes sense. Again, Google paper towel roll Halloween candles and you'll get a better idea of what I'm trying to do. And hopefully the next time you watch this, the second part of the video, I'll have it painted and grouped together. So thanks for watching, and happy haunting, everybody.